So quick vent-free gas service here. We're going to do just a run through of the different areas that we need to look at, inspect, and service. So this is your basic builder's model vent-free gas logs. There's no ember bed. It's a millivolt unit. It's just going to operate off of a wall switch, a remote. If you don't have either one of those, it's going to be this toggle down here at the bottom that's on the unit. One burner tube. We got our safety cutoff back here, flex connector, valve, thermopile, pilot hood. This whole assembly we call an ODS. That one right there is a thermocouple. And then the white ceramic piece of the rod is your igniter. Pilot's running right now. We could go ahead and cut that off. We can make sure that we clean the burner. I've already done a full service on this twice, so we'll just keep going. Then we can clean your ODS assembly out. There's a little air mixer inside there that gets junk in it. We need to make sure that is clear. Also hit with compressed air the burner tube. You can do that from the air mixer, always blowing outward, never blow back toward your gas supply, always away. We want to blow all that debris out, not back into the system. I heard the pilot click off, so we could cut that back on. Slightly depress, turn to pilot, push and hold. Pop your igniter a couple of times. Hold that for 10 or 15 seconds. What we're doing is heating up the thermocouple. Once it gets enough electricity to hold the magnet back in the valve, it will stay lit. If we blow that out, the heat's no longer creating electricity with the two dissimilar metals. That electricity drops down, electromagnet drops down, shuts off the gas supply. Little safety feature. Simple, that's been used for a long, long time. Now we can push and turn that one more time to on. This unit can be operated, as I said, from this toggle switch. If there was a remote, we could do a remote, we could install a remote, or we've got a wall switch on the side over here. So now we'll just put the logs back, and we'll be good to go. Always test with a millivolt unit, your millivoltage of the thermopile. Make sure that's at or above 350 or 380 millivolts. You start dropping below that, and you're probably going to have some issues with your switch or your unit cutting on. Just doesn't have enough electricity to open and close that valve. Make sure you're cleaning the burner. Make sure you're cleaning the pilot assembly. Test if it's a millivolt unit, your millivoltage. Always test your wall switches. Make sure your logs are in the right spot. We've got a tag back here. Tells us what the make, model, and serial is. Pull the manual. Make sure you're putting the logs back in the right place. Sometimes those tags actually have logs set up on them. Always check your clearances. This is actually mounted to the vent hood, your canopy. Make sure that we've got proper clearances to trim, mantle, side walls, things like that.